Alright, what's going on YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. And today we are back to showcase our top 21 pickups in 2021. This video is certainly long overdue, and I apologize for that, but we are going to show you guys our favorite top 21 pickups from last year. So a lot of cool stuff, and certainly proud of the progress we made in our collection last year. So just going to showcase what I believe are my favorite pickups of the year. A lot of variety in this. There'll be some bigger names, some Brady's, some Jordans, guys like that, and then you'll have a variety of things like F1 or baseball, which I'm not as big on. So a lot of different stuff in here. New players, old players, BGS, PSA, booklets, all sorts of things. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, but let's get into it. So we will start with number 21. Got a Lewis Hamilton Sapphire 70th edition. This is the one out of 70. I picked this up when I was in Pittsburgh. So it is a PSA 9, which I believe is a relatively low pop. These are pretty hard to grade if you're familiar with F1. It's cool. One of the reasons I like it is the black on black team colors. Obviously, was hoping Lewis would have pulled it out this year, but Verstappen ended up getting it done. But got into F1 a little bit late, but really have enjoyed it. I've talked about that before, getting to watch it with my wife, so that is cool. Alright, now we've got this. I just recently picked this up. This is a Bill Russell silver, one of the silver bars from Eminence out of 10 on-card auto. Bill Russell's an all-time guy. I think he's got, 11 rings? So to be able to get an on-card auto from the most expensive basketball product they make of one of the best basketball players of all time, it's pretty cool. Wish it was 6, which I believe is jersey number, but 7 will work. So that is card number 20. So everything else in here is top 20 pickups. You've got a Stafford NT. So I picked this up. Where did I get this? This was at a trade night. I got this from Tyler. What show were we at for that? Was it Nashville? I think it was Nashville. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was Nashville. That's when we picked up the 52 set. We got a Stafford NT patch auto. It is a 9.9. Wish there was a 10 auto, but these are really hard to find in decent shape for the autos. A lot of them are bubbly like that, but still think Stafford's gonna be one of the better guys I got to watch play. I don't think he's gonna ever win a title. I mean, he was in Detroit for so long, but stud for sure. Canton Absolutes Manning. So I picked up a couple Manning 101s this year, if you guys have watched our channel. This is probably my favorite of the Shields. It's not on card, but still. 101 game used authentic Shield patch auto. Peyton Manning. This is from like 2009. Yeah, 2009 Absolute. So can't go wrong with one of the top 5 quarterbacks of all time, game used patch auto. So this one at least has a 10 auto. Then we picked this up. This is cool. I picked this up before our last trade night. So Joe Burrow Black Pandora PSA 10. Let me see if I can get it to pop. I think it needs a new team bag on it. Actually rocking the Joey B jersey now. This dude's a stud. Bengals are going to be good for a while. They've got a lot of young talent around them. But out of 25 PSA 10. This is one I thought about trying to get the auto grade added to it, but my belief is that when you add the auto grade, they regrade the card, and I don't want to lose the 10, so kind of torn. But Burrow, Black Pandora, 10, so that's 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. All right, so this is 15. I got a Mike Vick, Brett Favre, Exquisite. I picked this up early this year. Exquisite Dual Shield, 1 of 1. I thought I picked this up in January or March. I couldn't remember. For the life of me, I was trying to remember it. But Exquisite Dual Game Used Patch Auto 101. Mike Vick, rest in peace, John Madden. Mike Vick was the ultimate Madden guy. Just couldn't stop him. So growing up, watching Mike Vick play, obviously didn't do some great things off the field, did some terrible things off the field. But as a football player, was definitely electric. Favre, another all-time great. Exquisite, an all-time product. Just kind of a unique card. It's not something you see every day, right? We see a lot of PSA 10 base cards, but stuff like this just doesn't pop up too much. So I was glad I picked that up. Another one that I picked up at the National that I ended up grading, which couldn't believe it. Got a Randy Moss Topps Chrome Refractor PSA 10. One of the all-time, probably, top 2 wide receiver? Second behind Jerry Rice. Sorry, the fire truck just went by. They must know we got some heat in this pickup video. But Randy Topps Chrome, hopefully with the recent news with Fanatics purchasing Topps, that Topps Chrome football and basketball are coming back. That would definitely be a win for the hobby. But we will see. I'm sure there's going to be more of that unraveling here in the near future. But Topps Chrome Randy Moss 1998 PSA 10. So it'll be 15, 14, so this should be 13, I think. Steph Curry. NT Rookie Auto Colossal. It's numbered 17 out of 49. So this is probably as close as I'm going to get to a Steph Curry NT Rookie Patch Auto at a 99. I think a 9510 just sold for like $700K. So I don't think the chances of me owning one of those are really high at this point. So this will have to be second best. So Curry Rookie NT Auto. Love the orange jerseys. Not on card, but still. All right, and then got a KD Prism Gold 9.5 from 1718 Prism. Gold is really the color, right? I mean, it's the color of anything that people want in hobby. Gold, I mean, from Bowman Chrome rookie autos to Kabooms to Prisms to you name it. People really, really want gold. So, got this 1718 Prism Gold KD. Just one of the best basketball players of this generation. I realize it's not LeBron, but I mean, it's not Curry, and it's probably not Giannis, but he's got to be one of the top 5 guys from this class in terms of just like any of the vets you could pull. I mean, again, I would assume Giannis, Curry, and LeBron would sell for more, but outside of that, I don't know who else would sell for more from regular Prism than KD. So cool to pick that up. Again, don't own many true gold Prisms of many people, yet alone some of the best players of the generation. So I thought that was neat. And then got this at the National. So this is cool. I've always been a big Myles Garrett guy. Collected him early on because he didn't have any rookie autos, so I thought his better stuff would be worth something. So I've got a couple 101 rookies, some color, NT base, things like that. But this is actually game used. If you guys watch the National pickup videos, there was 3 of them. This was in there. It was probably one of my favorite cards I picked up. So again, I think that kind of makes it, is what makes it fun, is that I also picked it up at the National. Really my favorite card show, the best card show in the world. So to be able to pick up a 101 game-used Myles Garrett, just a guy that doesn't have a lot to begin with, yet alone a guy I've collected for a little while. So I thought that was cool. And then that would put this at 11, another 1-of-1 game-used. This is a Troy Polamalu 101 Absolute Patches from 2011 Absolute. Again, just stuff you don't see every day. It's hard to find game-used patches anymore, yet alone entire NFL shields of Hall of Fame safeties that I got to watch growing up. Not a big Pittsburgh Steelers guy. That's definitely not my team. But Troy was really, I mean, I started watching football. I got really into cards in the 06. So in 06, I mean, Troy's in the heart of his career. His 3rd, 4th year in Pittsburgh. Steelers were good. They won Super Bowls right around then. So to watch this guy play, I mean, dude is a legend. So this wasn't very expensive. I think I paid like $1,400, $1,200 for this. Something. Just that's so cheap compared to, that's what, 3 Luka PSA 10 base Prisms. Like, which one of those? I always say, which one of those is easier to find? Luka base 10s or Troy Polamalu 101 game use shields? Well, Troy Polamalu. So stuff like this of guys that just don't have a ton of cards. Myles and Troy don't have a ton of 101 game use patches. I mean, what are there? 5, 10, 15, 20? I doubt there's 20. But if there were, that's just so few compared to so many things in the hobby. So unique stuff like this is what I really, really have enjoyed collecting over the last couple years. All right, top 10. So that is 11 through 21. Now we've got the final 10 countdown. Again, if you guys enjoy this video, want to see more cool content in the future, do me a favor, leave a thumbs up. Would definitely appreciate that. But let's get into the top 10. All right. We've got a Drew Brees Contenders rookie ticket auto. This is a card I've wanted for a while. Would love to upgrade this and get a better grade, possible PSA 9 or a 9.5 Beckett. But for now, a PSA will work. Not super expensive card, but again, just one of those cards I've wanted for a while. So Brees Contenders, I mean, especially compared to like Brady or some of the other grades, just I think this is like a $3,500 card, not super expensive. So I picked this up in Ship Shawana this year. So maybe we'll upgrade that in 2022. All right, coming in at number 9, got a Michael Jordan Authentic Signatures Auto 6 out of 25 from 05-06 SP Signature Edition. Gold again. BGS 910, 2 9.5s and 2 9s, which means it's 0.5 away from BGS 9.5. It is a sticker auto, but it is my only Jordan Bulls auto. Would like to add a nicer on-card patch auto to my PC in 2022. I think that's one of the cards I want to pick up next year is a Jordan Game Used patch auto. But for now, we'll stick with this one. Again, just can't go wrong getting any Bulls auto of Jordan. All right, coming in at number 8, a more recent pickup. Didn't post this on video. I think I posted this on my Instagram and Twitter page. But this is actually purchased in shop. Adam Vinatieri, Pat McAfee, 1/1 dual auto. Fan of Pat McAfee and everything he's doing with this podcast and everything outside of football. Dude had a ton of swagger when he played. Was a pretty likable guy. But is absolutely crushing the podcasting game now. And doesn't have a ton of cards. And I think is going to be an all-time personality, all-time guy. Just one of those guys that's going to continue to remain relevant. So, and Vinatieri was a Patriot for a while. I'm definitely not a Colts fan, as I'm a Patriots fan. But Vinatieri made some huge kicks for the Pats. So, 2 real all-time guys, especially Vinatieri in terms of football talent. But, again, Pat McAfee doesn't have a ton of 1/1s to begin with. So, 1/1, Vinatieri, Pat McAfee, PSA 9 dual auto. So you got 10, 9, 8. So that means this is 7. How about a Steph Curry Exquisite Rookie Auto PSA 9? I picked this up at one of our trade nights this year. Yeah, this is probably my favorite Curry auto. I like the Colossal a lot because it's a pro uniform, but a PSA 9 Exquisite auto. Exquisite at this point didn't carry the weight that it did in 03-04, especially because like this isn't a college uniform. Whereas the 03-04 LeBron, which is really popular, is in a pro uniform. So I definitely wish it was a pro uni at that point, but Curry Exquisite Rookie on-card auto at a 225. A 9's a tough grade on this. So big fan of that. Chef Curry. Steph is an all-time guy. It's one of the guys I talked about a lot is, I believe, one of the better guys to pick up. I just think he's really safe. 3,000 career 3-pointers, just changed the game of basketball. So, big Steph Curry guy. All right, then coming in at number 6, you've got a Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Game Used, Dual Booklet, 8 of 15 patch auto from 2015 Top Supreme? 2014 Top Supreme. So, the best 2 quarterbacks I ever got to watch play football growing up were Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, talent-wise. So, to be able to have both of them on the same card, 2 guys I believe in long term that are just, again, all-time quarterbacks. Brady, obviously, I think being the GOAT. 8 of 15 dual booklet patch auto. Wish Manning was a Colt in this, but he did win a Super Bowl with the Broncos. So I would have preferred Patriots Colts, but still to have them both on the same card is cool. And it's obviously game used. All right, top 5. This is where it was tricky. You could really put these in any sort of order, but this is what I'm going to go with. So my top 5 favorite pickups in 2021 are as followed. All right, we got a Jim Brown. This is first year flawless. So this is going to be 2014 Panini Flawless Game Used Emerald Patch Auto, dual patch on card, 3 of 5. Again, Jim Brown is one of those guys that I've enjoyed collecting for some time. Love picking up his really unique stuff like this. So to be able to grab a piece like this, I got this off of Mike from Sports Card Nonsense at the National. I think I paid $2,200 for it. So to be able to grab a really cool Jim Brown like this, and from Flawless, again, first year. I think that first year stuff has potential long term. So to grab a first-year patch auto of Jim Brown like this, nice big, bold blue auto, just can't go wrong with something like this. So this is really, really cool. So that would be my 5th favorite pickup. Coming in at number 4, got Sid the Kid. Picked this up early this year. Big fan of Crosby. Got a Future Watch logo rookie patch auto, 910. It's got a 10 auto. The auto is probably not as nice as it once was, but still really, really nice. Logo patch on card. One of the greatest hockey players that I've ever seen play. I think McDavid, when it's all said and done, will pass most of the current guys, but maybe McDavid will be on my pickups list for this year. But for now, it was Crosby. So 859599 0506 SP Authentic. Would love to get an Ovechkin to match that, but for now, we've got the Crosby. All right, and then top 3, had to have at least one F1 card in there. Really enjoyed picking some of them up this year. So I would say that this was my favorite. Was really, really excited to get this. I actually drove to Indiana to pick this up. Lewis Hamilton, Topps Dynasty, 9/5/10 patch auto out of 10. Paid just shy of $30,000 for this. It's one of those cards. I'm glad I was able to grab one. I wish I would have got in sooner, but really, really a big fan of F1. It's been fun to follow and to watch with my wife. Again, I talk about it so much. But excited. Would love to be able to go to Miami this year and watch an F1 race, maybe with the Card Talk guys as well as Reg. So this was fun. I really, really enjoyed the documentary, the series on Netflix, Drive to Survive. I've enjoyed watching races. And Lewis is obviously an all-time guy. So hopefully can pick up some more cool F1 in 2022. That is definitely a goal of mine, to add some nice ones to the collection. But for now, we've got this dual patch auto 9/5/10 from First Year Dynasty. And then top 2. So if you followed my channel this year, you probably have a good sense of what is in the top 2. There's 2 key cards. Growing up as a card collector, these are 2 really of the key sports cards. These, if you would ask me January 1, what are my Grail cards, these 2 would have been 1 and 2 on the list. Hopefully can add more this year as well. These are the 2 of the cards I will never go wrong with picking up. And to be able to own these at this point in my card collecting career is really, really cool, and I'm certainly grateful that I was able to pick them up both this year. So without further ado, again, it was hard, but I'm gonna pick based on what I truly believe would be my 1 and my 2 in terms of pickups. So we will start at number 2. My second favorite pickup in 2022 is going to be this 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. Pick this up in Nashville. If you have not watched the vlog, it's pretty cool. I would encourage you to check it out. I would definitely appreciate that. But went down to Nashville with Brian, our camera guy, and had no real expectations for the show. Didn't know what to expect. And then before too long, we're approached about buying a 1952 Topps baseball set. Paid, what was it, $47,000 for a complete set. Glad I picked it up. It's definitely not the prettiest. It's got decent centering, but it's got rounded corners. It's got a sunspot near his face. It's definitely not, again, a PSA 10 gem mint, but it's a 52 Topps Mickey Mantle regardless. So would love to add some 51 Bowman, or 52 Bowman, some different Mantle stuff in 2022, but it's definitely not the top of my list. This was really the card I was looking for so long, was the card in my eyes. As like, when you talk about this card, you talk about sports cards, just the 52 Mantle is the one with really all the glory. So to be able to add this set in the collection is something I didn't expect to do, but like I said, I'm definitely excited to have this in the PC. So that would be my number 2. And then my number 1, again, growing up in Columbus, a Patriots fan, it has to be Tom Brady 2000 Contenders rookie auto. I actually got this, get out of this case, got this from a guy that was also in Columbus, that was also a Patriots fan, and had it graded, but got a 2000 Brady Contenders. It's authentic. My understanding is, and I would love if anybody knows more about this than I do, my understanding is they won't grade these just because there's so many of them that were trimmed. A lot of them they won't put number grades on if they're not 100% sure. So I have one that's authentic, but still, just to be able to own any of these Brady Contenders. I've owned a couple of them before, but they weren't worth nearly what they are now. So this would be my favorite pickup of the year. Again, only thing I can say about Brady is he's a Michigan guy. I'm obviously not, but he's the GOAT, man. Seven rings and counting, playing well into his 40s. I watched a lot of the Man in the Arena documentary. It's very well done. So to be able to own this for me, this and the Mantle were like my grail cards. So this is really, really exciting, and I'm pumped to own something like this. So that would be the #1 pickup, I would say, in 2021. So I can't even begin to fathom what we're going to try to pick up in 2022. Some of the things on my radar in terms of like cards I would like to add. Tiger Future Watch is on my list. The Tiger Woods 2001 SP Authentic Future Watch Auto. It's at like $9.99, I think. I would love to grab one of those. That's really the one that comes to mind. A McDavid rookie auto. Nice McDavid rookie auto. I'm not talking like the cup, right? I don't want a $100,000 McDavid. But a nice McDavid. Another Brady Contenders, one that's actually got a grade would be cool. Maybe one with a 10 auto. Just something, I don't know, just something I would really enjoy. So I would really have to sit down and think about it, but excited to get back out there, make some deals, go to some shows, and really find our 2022 pickups, right? The top 22 pickups in 2022, and we can make that video a year from today. So appreciate everybody for all their support in 2021. Hopefully you guys enjoy these cool pickups videos, but we'll be back with some more cool card content coming soon. But for now, guys, that is all I've got. Peace, guys.